This is headlined The Mirror, and this is dated March 21st. So actually just a couple of days ago. And so they have actually got the police involved in Mexico. They're hunting for a Nessie-style monster said to be living in the depths of a reservoir by a massive dam. The monster, which is more than 5,000 miles from Loch Ness, has reportedly been spotted by locals apparently swimming in the lake's deep waters. Now, so there's actually been some town hall gatherings. There was a photograph of what appears to be a dark body, which could be a fin or a curved back emerging from the waters of the Maiden Dam Basin. One local official said that they have ordered police to patrol the lake looking to get to the bottom of the sighting. Locals believe that, like Nessie's legend, the monster is a left behind dinosaur, which is developed in isolation. That's what the locals believe. According to Atizapon civic leaders, people say that a Mexican Nessie lives at the bottom of the reservoir and protects the area. And authorities are going to have patrols around the lake until they solve the mystery is their goal. I love this statement right here in the article. Let me see if I can find it. They said that some people are skeptical. Y'all bear with me as I pull this up. Yeah, here it is. Some, according to local media, believe the monster could be a huge crocodile, while others say it might simply be a large blob of poo from sewage water.
Gross.
What no surgeon?
I wonder if Joe Dirt is there. Because didn't that what he had from the airplane on the movie, I think.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was funny.
Well,
Well, that tells us a lot about that water, though. Yuck. Ooh.
That's right. Well, I mean, I'm curious to know, Blake, what parallels might you draw? But you are definitely an expert in Loch Ness and Nessie, and you've written a book about the Loch Ness monster. Do you see any parallels there?
I see some. It's one of the things you get a large body of water in an area, and before you know it, you start hearing rumors and seeing things about, oh, there might be something there. And I'm by no means a skeptic. I'm one of those people that is a true believer through and through. And I'm interested to see what it is they pull out of this as far as the dinosaur aspect, because as you may or may not know, I mean, plesiosaurs, it's not really their kind of water, and certainly with it being, in the area that it's in, they're air breathers. A lot of people think that they're dinosaurs. They're just aquatic marine reptiles. I mean, technically, a plesiosaur, other than the word "saur" being in the name, they're really not dinosaurs. So it's one of those things. It's like, well, it could be, it couldn't be. I hope it's not a giant blob of poo. I don't know what is it. What is it he says in that in that movie? He says you got to keep on keeping on. It's you have to just keep pushing forward with it. And I think it's interesting because not too long ago, a similar thing happened in Lake Norman. My family's from North Carolina, and
Shh, don't
apparently a
say that.
charter
I need
boat.
my parents to move there. Wait, don't tell this. What happened in Lake Norman?
there was a boat captain that was doing a charter boat, and he filmed several seconds of this thing surfacing and basically, if I can say this word, raising utter hell on the surface of the water. And they filmed it for probably a good 20 or 30 seconds. It's huge, and his boat's 9 foot wide and about 20 feet long. And he said this object was bigger than his boat. So whatever it is big.
There goes all hope I had for getting my mom here. Ah.
Oops.
One interesting thing about that is that, there is a theory that it could be some giant sturgeon, some of these lake monsters. Like what do you think about that?
That would account for the size on some of them, but still, I think that a over 20 foot long, 9 foot wide sturgeon is pushing it. I mean, honestly, does Lake Norman have an adequate supply of fish, marine life, to support a creature with such a, pardon the bad pun here, monstrous appetite, which I'm sure it has, because I mean, they say that Nessie actually uh, would probably consume close to a ton of food a week, and I don't know. I've never been to Lake Norman, but I want to see Normie. Damn it, I want to go. I want to go check it out. I haven't made it to Scotland yet, but
Well, you know what?
I'm
It's a short drive from Board Camp Crystal Mine.
Yeah, yeah.
for a split
We can
second. I
stay
thought you
there.
were
We
going to
have our
say
own.
Camp Crystal Lake. I was like, no, 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 no. Nope.
Blake, this is where you and I differ. I do not want to see Normie. Not ever.
Oh, oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? Huh?
Not there. Not with the monster in the lake. It's
I
not
wish
there.
I wish that Mexico one would be true. That would be neat. Or it could be the crappiest story of the year. I don't
Oh
know.
gosh.
Yeah, who knows?
Good one, Smitty. You know, I'm not even sure there's sturgeon in Lake Norman. There's sturgeon I know probably up around Becky in Idaho. Yes. And in Washington and Oregon, Canada, Alaska. I don't think there are sturgeon in Lake Norman, in North Carolina. Another problem I find with Lake Norman, for example, is that essentially it's, obviously we think of lakes being landlocked, but there is the possibility that Loch Ness does have a connection to the ocean, and so that opens up a whole realm of possibilities.
Yeah, it does. But think about this. If there was an opening, a flue of some sort in Loch Ness that led a giant sea creature out to sea, wouldn't there be more than just surface salination in the lake? There would be a tremendous amount of salt. I mean, I think what honestly my belief is what it is it's a primitive snake-like whale called a zeuglodon. That's really what I believe that Nessie is, because there's just not enough sightings uh, of air breathing, because a plesiosaur would have to come up for air often, and not so much with the Zeuglodon. And I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to have to be. Everybody says, "Oh, it's not possible." Go back to the Indian Ocean in 1938 when they netted the coelacanth, which they thought was extinct for 70 million years, and they found a whole damn nest of them right there. And it's like, hello, hello,
Wow.
hello.